Okay, so students, in the last lecture, we have discussed about blood. We have discussed the components of blood. Amongst them, we have discussed about plasma and we have discussed about RBCs, that is the red blood cells. We are left with remaining about WBCs, that is the white blood cells and the platelets. We had seen that the cellular elements of blood, cellular components of blood are red blood cells, white blood cells and the platelets. Alright, so we've discussed about the red blood cells. Today we are going to discuss about the white blood cells, that is the WBCs and the platelets, and we will move on to blood groups. Alright, so let us start with WBCs. WBCs, that is the white blood cells. They are also called leukocytes. Why leukocytes? Because leuco means no color, it means white color, it means transparent color. जैसे erythrocytes में erythro was red, leuco means no color or whitish in color, therefore leukocytes बोलते हैं इनको. They do not have color, there is no color, they are white in color or transparent in color because of the absence of hemoglobin. RBCs red थे because of presence of hemoglobin. Here you have absence of hemoglobin. Alright, so now students, what you can do is you can write down these characteristics of WBCs with me and you can make one page after this for comparison between WBC and RBC, and then you can write the contrasting points. Alright, you should do it for yourself because for revision, that one day revision ke liye, that chart is very important. So let us see. You will write absence of hemoglobin over here. You will write presence of hemoglobin in the RBC. Alright. No color over here. Red color in the RBC. These are called leukocytes. They are called erythrocytes. Then these are nucleated. These are nucleated. That is, nucleus is present in WBC. Nucleus is present in the white blood cells. They are nucleated cells. Whereas RBCs are non-nucleated or enucleated. We call them enucleated or non-nucleated cells. So that you are going to write in your chart for RBC. Alright, where you are writing the contrasting points. Then the size. The WBCs are comparatively bigger in size. The size is 8 to 20 micrometers. हमने कल RBCs की size discuss की थी. Okay, so compare करो. Here the size is 8 to 20 micrometers. They are larger in size than the RBCs. Then the number. This is around 6,000 to 8,000 per cubic mm of blood. 6,000 to 8,000 cells per cubic mm of blood. Compare it with the number of RBCs, which were in millions. Millions, okay? So this is a very less number. So in number, they will be less than the RBCs. RBCs will be more. इतने सारे RBCs के साथ मैंने सिर्फ 3 WBCs बनाए हैं इस पिक्चर में. Alright. So WBCs will be less in number. RBCs will be very much more in number. They will be in millions. This is just in thousands. So अगर एक ratio निकालें, if we take out a ratio of RBCs to WBCs number, it is going to be 600:1. For every 600 RBCs, there will be 1 WBC. Very important MCQ. The number of RBCs will be more. The number of WBCs will be less. Alright, per cubic mm of blood. If we take out the ratio, it is going to be 600 RBCs is to 1 WBC. Okay, so देखो कितना ज़्यादा number है RBCs का as compared to the WBCs. The shape is round or irregular. The shape will either be round or it will be some irregular shape, as contrast to the shape of RBCs, which was biconcave. Okay, as contrast to the shape of RBCs, which was biconcave. The shape of WBCs is round or irregular. The lifespan is very short. It is only 3 to 4 days. Lifespan of WBCs is very short. It is only 3 to 4 days. Again, contrasting it to RBCs, which was 120 days. So lifespan किसका ज़्यादा है? RBCs का ज़्यादा है. WBCs का कम है. RBCs का around 120 days था, इसका around 3 to 4 days है. So such a short lifespan. These are very short-lived cells. Okay. Now they show two characteristic processes. They show two characteristic things. One is diapedesis and the other is phagocytosis. Diapedicles is their movement because of this irregular shape, because of their amoeboid shape or irregular shape, they can squeeze from the capillaries. जो narrow capillaries रहते हैं उसमें से squeeze होके बाहर आ जाते हैं. Their main function is protection of the body, immunity of the body, defense mechanism of the body. You're going to write the main function of WBCs. RBCs का main function था transport of nutrients, okay? Oxygen and nutrients to the cells, and then from the cells carbon dioxide and waste products. Their main function is immunity, is defense mechanism of the body, is protection of the body. So wherever there is some injury, wherever there is some inflammation, they squeeze out from the capillaries and come at the site of infection. Because of this irregular shape, they can squeeze out, they can easily come out from the capillaries at the site of infection. This is called diapedicles. It is the squeezing out of the white blood cells from the capillaries, from the narrow capillaries at the site of infection. That is called diapedicles. And phagocytosis is the characteristic feature of some WBC cells by which they can engulf the infected cells, the infected cell or the microorganism inside. They can just open up, engulf the infected cells inside into their cells. That is phagocytosis. खुलकर उसको अंदर ले लेना, infection को अंदर ले लेना, infected cells को अंदर ले लेना and वापस close है. Okay, that is engulfing of the infected cells. That property is phagocytosis. Phagocytosis. So I hope this is clear with you. Okay, आपको उनका color समझ गया है. You have understood what is their shape. You have understood they are nucleated. You have understood their size. It's bigger than the RBCs. Their number is less than the RBCs. The shape is round or irregular. Lifespan is very short, that is 3 to 4 days. They will show diapedicles. Some of them will show phagocytosis. All these are important characteristic features of white blood cells. And in the cytoplasm now, in the cytoplasm, they may show granules. Okay, some of the WBCs in the cytoplasm will show granules. So if the granules are present, they are called granulocytes. If the granules are present, they are called granulocytes. If the granules are absent, they are called agranulocytes. If the granules are absent, they are called agranulocytes. If the granules are present in the cytoplasm of these cells, see these granules are present in this. Granules are absent in this. Okay, so granules, if they are present, they are called granulocytes. Granules, if they are absent in the cytoplasm, they are called agranulocytes. And granulocytes are more in number. They are around 72% in number. So agranulocytes will become 28%. 100 minus 72. So granulocytes ज़्यादा रहेंगे number में. They are around 72% in number, whereas agranulocytes are only 28% in number. Again, important MCQ, granulocytes ज़्यादा रहेंगे in a sample of blood और agranulocytes ज़्यादा रहेंगे in a normal human blood. So granulocytes will be more, agranulocytes will be less. Granules will be secretory vesicles which are present in the WBCs, in the cytoplasm of the WBCs. Okay, not all of them, but you will have majority of them will be the granulocytes. They will be having granules. We will see the types of granulocytes and the types of agranulocytes. But that is how WBCs are classified. जैसे red blood cells में सारे red blood cells same shape के थे, okay? सारे biconcave थे. Whatever one was having, everyone has hemoglobin inside. But here, some of them will have granules, some of them will not have granules. Even their size is going to be different. So they are classified into different types depending on their size, depending on their nucleus shape, depending on whether the granules are present or the granules are absent. We will see this in detail. Okay? Now, the process of formation of WBCs. Process of formation of WBCs, that is the formation of leukocytes, is called leukopoiesis. process of formation of WBCs, okay, is called leukopoiesis. जैसे formation of erythrocytes, erythropoiesis था, वैसे ही formation of leukocytes, leukopoiesis. All right, वैसे ही formation of leukocytes, leukopoiesis है. And the site is again the red bone marrow, the spleen, site is again the red bone marrow, जो site था of erythropoiesis. Okay, red bone marrow, the spleen, the thymus, the lymph node. This is the site of production of WBCs. The process by which they are produced is called leukopoiesis. We will not go into the detail of leukopoiesis, but you should know that the process is leukopoiesis. The site of production is these organs of the body. Second now, ये जो number है 6,000 to 8,000 per cubic mm of blood, increase in the WBC count, which can be because of infection. Increase in WBC count is leukocytosis. Increase in the WBC count is leukocytosis. Okay, and decrease in the WBC count. Decrease in the WBC count is leukopenia. Decrease in the WBC count is leukopenia. Increase in the WBC count is leukocytosis. So you have to remember leukopenia will be decrease in the WBC count, leukocytosis will be increase in the WBC count. And a very abnormal increase in the WBC count is leukemia, that is blood cancer. Abnormal increase, very high increase in WBC count is leukemia, that is blood cancer. Okay, very abnormal increase in the WBC count is leukemia, that is blood cancer. You should understand the terms leukopoiesis, leukocytosis, leukopenia and leukemia. Alright, just take care of the spellings in the MCQ. Leukemia, leukopenia, leukocytosis, leukopoiesis. So these are the features. Now let us differentiate the WBCs into granulocytes and agranulocytes. Let us just classify the white blood cells now, because all the cells are not same, we have discussed. The cells are going to be of different nature, of different nuclear shape, and whether the granules are present or absent. So let us classify the WBCs. See the different types of WBCs through this one chart. For you also students, just understand the chart with me and then pause the lecture and make this chart for yourself. This is going to be helpful for you when you're writing your board exam also. Okay, so when you're revising for your board exams 1 or 2 days before your exam, you can just revise the chart and you'll be ready to write it down in the exam. Alright, so let us see. We have seen white blood cells, which we also call leukocytes. Okay, the WBCs. They can be granular, of granular cytoplasm, or the cytoplasm can be absent of the granules. Granules can be absent in the cytoplasm. If the granules are present, they are called granulocytes. If the granules are absent, they are called agranulocytes. If the granules are present, granulocytes. If the granules are absent, agranulocytes. Granulocytes का नंबर ज्यादा है, 72% है. Agranulocytes का नंबर कम है, 28% है. Important MCQ. Granulocytes ये ज्यादा portion है WBC का, agranulocytes का less. So in a sample of blood, when you are examining the blood, you will see the granulocytes more and the agranulocytes less. The granulocytes, they are derived from the myeloid stem cells. Myeloid stem cells. Okay, they are produced from the myeloid stem cells, whereas the agranulocytes, they are produced by the lymphoid stem cells. So you can write this also down over here in your chart. Alright, now let us see the granulocytes. The granulocytes again can be divided into neutrophils, acidophils and basophils. Granulocytes means the cytoplasm is going to have granules. Granules are secretory vesicles which will be filled with some secretions and some enzymes. granules will be secretory vesicles which will be filled with some secretions and some enzymes. So because it is filled, just remember it by the word filled. Granules will be filled with secretions. So neutrophil, acidophil, basophil. अगर क्लासिफाई करना है आपको एमसीक्यूज में ग्रैन्युलोसाइट्स को देखना है या सिलेक्ट करना है या ऑड मैन आउट करना है, सो दीज विल गो टुवर्ड्स वन साइड. न्यूट्रोफिल, एसिडोफिल, बेसोफिल. Fill. With the fill word, you have to remember that these are going to have granules filled with secretions. Alright, and now let me tell you how they got this word neutro, acido and baso. Depending on the stain which they take, okay, depending on the stain which they take, whether they take acidic stain, then it is acidophil. If they take a basic stain, it is basophil. If they take a neutral stain, it is neutrophil. एसिडोफिल्स को इओसिनोफिल्स भी बोलते हैं, इओसिनोफिल्स, because eosine is the commonest acidic dye that is used. So if they are taking up the eosine or the acidic dye, acidic stain, they are acidophils. If they are taking up neutral dye, neutral stain, they are neutrophils. If they are taking up basic dye, they are basophils. So इसका साइटोप्लाज्म न्यूट्रल रहेगा, न्यूट्रोफिल्स का साइटोप्लाज्म न्यूट्रल रहेगा, एसिडोफिल्स का साइटोप्लाज्म एसिडिक रहेगा, बेसोफिल्स का साइटोप्लाज्म बेसिक रहेगा. Whereas these agranulocytes which do not have granules, इनका साइटोप्लाज्म भी बेसिक रहेगा, that is the lymphocytes and the monocytes. तो यहाँ पे lymphocytes है, monocytes है. Here there was fill. The granulocytes are granules filled with secretions and enzymes. Okay, neutrophil, acidophil, basophil. Here you have lymphocyte, monocyte. All right, and we have seen how they got their name neutro, acido, and baso. Now, neutrophils are maximum in number, that is 60 to 65%. Granulocytes ज़्यादा है number में. Out of the granulocytes, out of the 3 granulocytes, neutrophils are maximum in number, that is 60 to 65%. So important MCQ. Amongst all the 5 types of WBCs, अब 5 types कौन से हो गए? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neutrophil, acidophil, basophil, that are the granulocytes, 3, and 4th is the lymphocyte, and 5th is the monocyte. These are the 5 types of WBCs. Alright, so amongst the 5 types of WBCs, neutrophil is maximum in number. ये maximum है, 60 to 65%, usually MCQ में आता है. Alright, and basophil is minimum. So MCQ will either ask you maximum or either ask you minimum. So maximum is neutrophil 60 to 65%, minimum is basophil 0.5 to 1%. Minimum is basophil 0.5 to 1%. Alright, and then after the neutrophils you have the lymphocytes, that is 20 to 25%. After the lymphocytes you have the monocytes, that is 6 to 8%. After the monocytes you have the acidophils, that is 2 to 3%. Alright, so if you have to write the order now, एक separate page पे या इसी page की margin पे order लिखो, depending on the number, okay, from bigger number to lesser number. First will be neutrophil, second will be the lymphocytes, third will be the monocyte, fourth will be the acidophil, and fifth will be the basophil. That means neutrophil सबसे maximum, basophil सबसे minimum. Alright, now the granules which are present in the neutrophil are fine. It has fine granules. Whereas granules present in the acidophil and basophil are coarse granules. ये थोड़े बड़े और coarse रहेंगे, they will be finer granules. Whereas here there will be no granules in the lymphocytes and monocytes. Next, now nucleus. इन सब का nucleus अलग-अलग shape का है. All the WBC cells have different types of WBC cells have different shape of the nucleus. That is, the nucleus is showing polymorphism. Nucleus is showing polymorphism. Different morphological form, different shape in the different WBCs. So WBCs are also called polymorphonuclear leukocytes or they are also called PMNs, polymorphonuclear leukocytes. Polymorphonuclear means different shape of the nucleus in different cells. Alright, so let us see. In the neutrophil, the nucleus is several lobed. It is around 2 to 7 lobed. See, look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 lobed nucleus is present here. In the neutrophil, the nucleus is going to be several lobed. In the acidophil, the nucleus is bilobed. Whereas in the basophil, the nucleus will be some twisted or some S-shaped appearance. Okay? Here in the lymphocyte, the nucleus will be round. And in the monocyte, the nucleus will be kidney-shaped. See here. This shape. So, because different shapes of nucleus are present, nucleus is showing polymorphism, different shapes. Okay, it is present in different shapes. These are also called polymorphonuclear leukocytes. Alright, now let us see the size. Size is going to be almost same. Okay, see here, 10 to 12 micrometers, 10 to 15 micrometers, 8 to 10 micrometers. Then you have around 8 micrometers and 12 to 15 micrometers. So, सबसे smallest size में रहेंगे lymphocytes. Whereas all the others will be approximating in size with each other. The function now. All the different types of WBC cells are going to have different functions. The function of neutrophils is going to be phagocytosis. It is going to engulf the infected cells. It is going to engulf the inflammatory cells. It is going to engulf the microbial cells. Alright? इसीलिए जो pus होता है, जो pus निकलता है किसी infection के बाद, that pus is going to have neutrophil cells, which have engulfed the infected cells, which have engulfed the microbial cells. Alright? The main function is phagocytosis. Now you have to remember, one is neutrophil, which is having phagocytosis as the function, and the other WBC, which is having the same function of phagocytosis, is monocytes. So monocytes का भी function phagocytosis है, and neutrophils का भी function phagocytosis है. Important MCQ. Which two WBCs will have the same function? It is the neutrophil and the monocytes. Both are going to help in phagocytosis at the site of injury or inflammation or infection. Alright, now next, the acidophils. Acidophils are going to resist infection. In case of infections, in case of allergic reactions, their number is going to increase. So allergic reactions mein their number will increase. They will show antihistaminic property. They are going to prevent the body, protect the body against allergy, and they are going to resist infection. Alright. Next is basophil. Basophil ka main function hai inflammatory response. Again, immune response of the body. It is going to secrete histamine, serotonin, and heparin. So which is the WBC, which is secreting these cells as immune response, as response to inflammation, as response to allergy, is basophil. It is secreting histamine, serotonin, and heparin. Important MCQ over here. Okay. And again, the function of lymphocytes again will be immune response. They will be helping the body to maintain immunity against any foreign body which is entering. Okay, they will produce antibodies. They are going to mediate. Okay, they are going to regulate the immunity of the body. And lymphocytes will be of two types, that is the B lymphocytes and the T lymphocytes. B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. How they are helping in immunity, what role they are playing, what role is the B lymphocyte playing, what role is the T lymphocyte playing, all this we will see in the chapter of cellular immunity. Alright, we will see in the chapter of immunity. But now you have to remember, they are going to help in immune response, they are going to be helping in antibody production, alright, in maintaining the immunity of the body, B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. And monocytes का function हमने देखा है phagocytosis. Now quickly, you should be pausing the video now and writing all these cells. You should be drawing these simple diagrams by which you will understand what each cell is, what is the characteristic of each cell, what is the function, alright? And how do they get their names like this, and what is the percentage. This is what is expected from you. Nothing more than this chart is expected from the WBC part from you all, okay? Alright, now let us see the last one, that is the third cellular element of blood, that are the platelets. Platelets are those small cells जो छोटे छोटे उस बड़े diagram में हमने बनाए थे, okay? Those small ones, they are very small in size. They have an oval shape. The shape is oval, okay? And again, no nucleus. So RBCs and platelets are the two cellular elements of blood, or are the two cells of blood which are enucleated or which are devoid of nucleus. Whereas WBCs have nucleus. हमने देखा है. WBCs have nucleus. They have different shapes of nucleus for the different cells. Okay. So platelets have no nucleus. They are very small. They are also called thrombocytes. They have an oval shape. The number now. The number is around 1.5 to 3.5 lakhs per cubic mm of blood. 1.5 to 3.5 lakhs per cubic mm of blood. So the number of platelets is more than WBCs. Okay, number of platelets is more than WBCs but less than RBCs. So अगर number के हिसाब से मुझे arrange करना है तो RBCs will be first, more in number, then will be the platelets, and then will be the WBCs. But the number is decreasing. Alright, सबसे ज़्यादा RBCs, then platelets, and then the WBCs. And we had seen the count of WBCs and platelets is less than 1% पूरे blood के composition. Okay, so number is very important. Now, if there is decrease in number from this, अगर platelets का count reduce हो गया, we call it thrombocytopenia. Thrombocytopenia is reduction in the number of platelets because they are called thrombocytes. Thrombocytopenia is reduction in the number of platelets. And platelets का function mainly होता है clotting करने में. It is going to help the blood clot at the site of injury, at the site of inflammation. Blood को clot करेगा so that bleeding नहीं हो, बहुत ज़्यादा bleeding नहीं हो. So if the number is reduced, it is going to lead in internal bleeding and external bleeding disorders. बहुत सारे bleeding disorders will be related to the count of platelets in the blood, because the main function of platelets is related to the clotting of blood. So the main function is to secrete platelet factors essential for the clotting of blood. When we will see the clotting or the coagulation of blood in detail in the next lecture, we will see the function of platelets in detail. Then it seals the ruptured blood vessel. जब इंजुरी होती है, रप्चर, जो ब्लड वेसल रप्चर हो जाता है, उसको सील कर देता है एक प्लेटलेट स्लग बना के. You might have seen इंजुरी होने के बाद एक पिंकिश कलर का एलिवेटेड प्लग बन जाता है आपका जहां पे इंजुरी हुई है. That is platelet plug formation. Now, how that platelet plug formation takes place at the site of injury, you will be seeing it in your first year of medical sciences. But here you have to remember platelets are going to help so that bleeding नहीं हो. अगर external injury हुई है तो भी वो एक platelet plug बना के seal कर लेगा. It is going to act like a bandage, a natural bandage on the cut blood vessel. Alright, and it is going to secrete serotonin at the site of injury, which is a vasoconstrictor. ये constrict करेगा blood vessels को so that minimum bleeding हो. It is going to act, it is going to secrete a vasoconstrictor. These are the major functions of platelets. अगर platelets का count कम हो गया तो bleeding disorders से बहुत ज़्यादा related रहेगा this low count, which is thrombocytopenia. Now let us come to the production of platelets, which is called thrombopoiesis. Production of platelets is called thrombopoiesis. The site is again the bone marrow. So bone marrow में तीनों cells बनते हैं, the erythrocytes, the leukocytes and the thrombocytes, RBCs, WBCs and platelets. Bone marrow में बनते हैं and these are formed from specialized large cells that are the megakaryocytes. Megakaryocytes के cellular fragments होके छोटे छोटे platelets बनते हैं. The site is the bone marrow. The cell is the megakaryocyte from which they are formed, and the process is called thrombopoiesis. आपको बस इतना ही याद रखना है about platelets, their function, their count, their size, their shape, whether the nucleus is present or absent. It is absent, we have seen, their function, and what is thrombopoiesis and thrombocytopenia, and the site of thrombopoiesis, that is the bone marrow. Alright, all these will be MCQs from this part. Now let us come to blood group.